KJAG.com.
No, every time.
Okay, we are back live here in our big broadcast. Who says that I'm not whatever I am? Get a hold of us on the Mix on Tuesdays. Also, you can find us on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places. And you can find us each and every day over there at JiggyJaguar.com. JiggyJaguar.com. That is where we are. That is what we are doing. That is what we're making happen. That is what we tell everybody about. I love sometimes the thumbnails that pop up on the videos that when we post our videos to Clout Hub or to YouTube or Facebook. Oh, to Facebook, as Johnny would say. I need to play that Johnny Kim promo today of somebody made that several years ago, made us a promo. I could get you the lucky money. Oh, Johnny, the biggest star that there is, Johnny Kim. Well, Johnny has got absolutely nothing on Steve Joyner. The publicist extraordinaire, Steve Joyner. This guy has become obsessed with me, and we will go to him. We will talk to him. Well, we won't talk to him because he won't talk to us. But we're going to ring the group, as they say. We got to ring the group. And we will get our guests in here with us. We will find our guests. And there they are. By the way, I'm extremely jealous of that hat. I love that hat.
Thank you. Hatman Jack. In Wichita.
I went to Hatman Jack's in Wichita. I need to go back and find that. So go ahead and give us a brief introduction on yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourselves, my friends.
Well, my name's Robin Roberts. This is my longtime playing partner, Billie Preston. We started playing together in 2008. I'm a songwriter, and we'd gotten together to rehearse some stuff I was writing. This is just starting from 2008. We're actually lifelong, but anyway, we ended up decided to make an album, a record at that time, and now we've been playing together all these years. We've played over 1,000 live gigs. We've made 2 records. We're releasing singles now, but we've kind of been. Billie's a fingerstyle folk singer, fingerstyle guitar player and folk singer, and I'm a banjo player, guitar player, and a songwriter. So,
hey, that's a great little match, I'll have to say. So what attracted to when you guys got into doing music? What attracted you guys to doing music?
Well, I ran into Robin through a mutual friend, our friend Mike Napick, who I met at Winfield, and Mike and Robin had been friends. And I heard Mike play, and then I heard Robin play, and I loved his songs right away. I've been a folk singer since I was a kid. But he played the banjo, and he wrote really cool songs, and I really liked them. And so one time I was just being a groupie, kind of. I was like, if you ever need somebody to harmonize with you, I'd be happy to do that, because that's what I love to do.
Yeah.
I'm not a songwriter and I'm not a solo artist, but I've always loved to sing harmony with people. And
that's
so
awesome. That's fantastic. That is amazing.
And he said, okay.
When I started playing music, I was in high school playing like in garage bands and stuff, So.
Yeah. Well, I I think that's fantastic. So we have got two great guests with us today. They join us live here on our big broadcast, and you're joining us on the Jiggy Jaguar Experience on the Mix. And you're also joining us on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places.
Wow.
And, of course, the fantastic supersonic website, jiggyjaguar.com.
Cool.
So tell me a little bit about your musical heroes and influences. So I'm sure each of you have them.
Yep. Go ahead.
Well, early on in life, like so many people, I was really a big Bob Dylan fan. I really got turned on to John Prine in about 1970 and Randy Newman and those kind of guys. I just went and saw Robert Earl Keen. I like songwriters and storytellers and stuff, so that's kind of been my story. But Billie's got a whole different story.
Robert grew up in Norwich, and he and I didn't know each other until 2000, blah, blah, 7-ish.
Yeah.
I grew up, my first concert was the Carpenters.
That's awesome. I just recently saw and I can't believe this exists, a Carpenters tribute band at the Orpheum in Wichita. I can't even believe this exists.
I've never heard. Yeah. So I've been listening to folk singers. I grew up like Peter, Paul, and Mary, all that stuff from the 60s.
Yeah.
And then it was Carole King and Joni Mitchell and James Taylor, and that's where my path was. And then somehow we ran into each other. Oh.
That's awesome.
When we first started playing together, Billie she played fingerstyle guitar, and we got together. I remember when we first got together, and she said, "Well, how do you want me to play?" And I said, "Well, just play however you want to play." And that's how we've always played.
Yeah, and it's like I would ask him. Yeah, I come from a long background of you listen to the conductor, and I wanted to do it the way that he wanted to, and he would just say, "Do however you want," and it just kind of worked out.
I'm just more of a songwriter. I don't even think about that stuff. I'm just trying to get the words right.
Yep.
Just trying to get the words right. That's awesome. Now, Longhaired Fiddler is a great track that we're going to play here in a few moments. Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, I've been writing songs all my life, so that song was in a pile of unfinished stuff that I was kind of looking at during COVID when I was shut down here for a few months. And one night I just picked that up and wrote a new arrangement of it where I could actually felt comfortable playing it. And then when Billie and I made the decision to start recording singles and releasing them here a few months ago, that was pretty high on the list. So thankfully we recorded that. And we've been recording songs now that I hadn't recorded before, so it's kind of bucket list stuff. But anyway, Longhaired Fiddler just kind of came up that way. I'm really thankful I got to record it.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to do this. I'm going to place you guys on a brief hold here on Skype, and we're going to play this track. And when we come back, we have got more coming up with our guests, and they join us here on our big broadcast, and Skype decided that it had to apparently reboot. So while Skype is rebooting, we will play Robin Roberts and Billie Preston, Longhaired Fiddler. And it's here on your Sunday radio broadcast.
He's having fun. Helps him forget about the day. Ain't carrying a gun or hurting anyone. All that he's wanting is to play, Long-haired fiddler, country music peddler, he played the fiddle for his pay. Street dances jumping, man, his heart is pumping. All that he's wanting is to play, play. And while the night is young, he's out having fun. Helps him forget about the day. Ain't carrying a gun or hurting anyone. All that he's wanting is to play. Guitar picker kinda likes his liquor. He's getting drunk, but that's okay. Stand-up bass man, cosmic music spaceman. He's slapping thumb every way. And while the night is young, he's out having fun. Helps him forget about the day. Ain't carrying a gun or hurting anyone. All that he's wanting is to play. Crazy cowboy, down home country plowboy. He make his living feeding hay. Kansas cowgirl loves Jason, Isabel, and Merle. All that she's wanting is to play. And while the night is young, she's out having fun. Helps her forget about the day. Ain't carrying a gun or hurting anyone. All that she's wanting is to Mando picker ain't no city slicker. He don't say much, but he can play. Street dances jumping, man, his heart is pumping. All that he's wanting is to play. And while the night is young, he's out having fun. Helps him forget about the day. Ain't carrying a gun or hurting anyone. All that he's wanting is to play.
That is Longhaired Fiddler, Robin Roberts, Billie Preston, and it's here on your big broadcast. We are going to go back live to our guests. They are going to join us, and a fantastic track, and we are back live with our guests here on our big program. So, tell me a little bit about what you guys have planned for this summer. Is there any performances, anything going on? Because I know there's a lot of people getting out and doing things now, it seems.
We're mainly playing in festivals now and then. We played at Owl Creek Festival like 3 weeks ago in Humboldt, Kansas. This last weekend we played up at Cottonwood Falls at the Folk Life Festival there.
That's
we kind of
awesome.
quit playing in bars right now, but we're really looking forward to going to Winfield, the Bluegrass Festival, in September. But the main thing that we're doing is we're releasing a new single every month. Just like Longhaired Fiddler was this month. Next month we're going to release another song, and we're going to keep doing that for a while.
That's awesome.
And we've been doing it for we've released like 3 or 4 songs now.
Since April.
Anyway, but on our Reverb Nation site that you may have seen, we've probably got 30 songs on there that we've released, something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, you guys are fantastic. I love the music, love what you guys are doing. How do people buy your stuff and support you guys and everything?
Well, you can find us on iTunes and Spotify and Pandora and all those social Amazon Music.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
Reverb Nation, we have our own website there with all our music on there. People can go see. And we're on Facebook, of course. Robin Roberts, Billie, Preston,
Folkgrass Odyssey.
Folkgrass Odyssey. Anyway,
That's awesome. That's awesome. I will have to say that you're usually we talk to all these rappers and heavy metalers and all this stuff. So every once in a while I am so happy to be able to get a change of pace and get something like you guys on that is just good music, and it's not bass and distortion and all the shenanigans. So
thank you, Jim.
I'm glad we were able to make this work. Now, if people want to get in touch with you online or social media, how exactly do they do that?
Best way to do it is I've got a Facebook page, Billie Preston, Billie. Just have to make sure you've got an IE at the end of my name, or you will come up with the other Billie Preston, who I love. But you can get a hold of me that way. I take care of the schedule and the selling and all that stuff.
That's awesome. Well, you guys are great. Thanks for doing this, and I think Winfield is I've been hearing about this for years and years and years. Is it?
You've never gone?
No, I've never gone, and I have wanted to, and I may end up doing that at some stage of the game because
Camp out with us.
I just hear all sorts of great things about Winfield, so I think that's awesome.
The Pecan Grove, especially the Pecan Grove, is where we camp and we play on stage 5 and stage 7 and a bunch of places and out in the field and wherever.
Well, good luck to you guys. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for taking some time out of your schedule and chatting with us today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jiggy.
Appreciate it, my friends. There they go. That is our guests, and they join us here on our big broadcast, and you can get a hold of us online at jiggyjaguar.com. Also, 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places. And great stuff. That is one of the hallmarks of this Sunday radio show, as we just do interesting things here. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we have got more coming up. It is Big Broadcast.